My name is Lucas Welsh. I'm from Meadow Lake, Saskatchewan, and this is a fiddle. This is what I do. I've been playing the fiddle for 31 years now. I started when I was 9 years old. Play the drums. Everything. So the fiddle and the violin are basically the same instrument. You know, some people say the fiddle's a little smaller. It's the same size. It's been built the same way since the mid-1500s when the violin was built. The only real difference is the type of music that you play on it. The Red River Jig, which is like the quintessential anthem, second national anthem for the Métis. You know, if I play it kind of just basic, and you know, that's kind of like a really straightened out version. And if I start adding a little bit of life and a little bit of bounce to it, you know, as if I'm going to play it for a dancer, you know, then right away it's... What we've got here is a traditional Hudson Bay capote, a Métis capote. So I made this in a workshop. This is an authentic Hudson Bay blanket, and I don't mean it's vintage. Hudson Bay still makes blankets today. So I got one. We did a work. You can see all the blanket stitching, and it's got the big hood in the back. And the hood has long tassels that are meant to use as a scarf, if you needed a scarf or to tie that hood down in a heavy wind. And then I adorned it with some antler buttons, and I've got my beautiful sash, and then my coyote skin hat that I made. I made the coyote skin hat in the capote. Cue laughter. And then my moccasins. These come from the Yukon originally, but they have the flower pattern and the leaves, which is important to the Métis culture. That's how we define the Métis beading work. So the fiddle player often had to try and come up with ways to make themselves sound bigger. And so they would do what we call the traditional step, a step you do with your feet while you play the fiddle. The step is like the mimic kind of the gallop of a horse. That's a sound that's very important in Métis fiddling and Métis dance. This fiddle in particular comes from John Arcand, who is nationally regarded as the master of the Métis fiddle. Métis music and the Métis fiddle has this quality, give it life and bounce to help dancers.